Okay. So, as far as possible, I really request everyone to switch on the videos because it's good to have a face-to-face talk unless like you're at work or something. Okay, so let's start. So, where were we yesterday? Yesterday, where did we leave ourselves? At home? Okay, no. We'll start off where we left off. Okay. Duryodhana has entered the scene and he's now started with his big names, big short names. This one is there, that one is there. I'm bad with names, like you all saw yesterday. I really blundered. I Abhimanyu ko उड़ा ही दिया था मैंने. Directly Arjuna to Parikshit हो गया था. So bad at names. So you would have read the names, Chekitana, Kunti Boja, and all those people. So these names are mentioned because these are all big shots. Okay, undefeatable warriors. So that's why now Duryodhana is actually gauging, kya chal raha hai, kaun hai, who and all are there. Why do we gauge people generally, or maybe a setup? Like when we enter an office, who is there, who's better than me, he has a double degree, he's the CEO, and what's the competition, the SWOT analysis, the strengths and weaknesses, opportunities and threats. Very natural for all of us to do that. I don't know how it became natural because it shouldn't be natural. It's become a tendency that seems natural. So even in the workplace, even in the amidst the relatives, maybe somewhere or the other, we are in constant comparison. Unknowingly, because it was probably fed into us, since childhood, unknowingly, of course, like we said yesterday, we're not out here blaming the parents or the grandparents, as I mentioned. We are constantly, unknowingly feeling either superior or inferior. These are complexes. Okay, these are not just words like superior and inferior. No. These are superiority complex and inferiority complex. And we all have it unknowingly, something or the other. So constantly if we look at that person and we start feeling inferior, or look at this person and I start feeling superior. So whatever I want to feel, based on that, I'll keep a comparison unknowingly. If you observe yourself, you will know what you're doing. And you will feel, to kya hua? It's not like I'm pulling them down or I'm doing something. But why do we compare? Because we cannot be compared like we understood yesterday. And like my usual example, a rose and a jasmine cannot be compared. Right? What about a banana and an orange? We can't compare. One is sweet, pulp, there's nothing juicy about a banana, and an orange, very juicy, sweet and sour. How can we compare? Both are unique in its own way. So all of us are unique in our own ways. So there is no comparison. So, okay, then we don't compare. Okay, fix this in the head, that no way I'm going to compare. Okay, now I don't compare myself. But what about the children? What about anything else in your life? So don't compare anybody with anybody. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. Everybody, every single individual is lovely, beautiful, their own seed, they are going to grow. Comparison brings some complexes. Like now, look at Duryodhana. He'll start boasting now, very soon, In the next few shlokas, we'll take those also. He'll start boasting. I have warriors who will give their life, for me the great. So there are people lined up who are going to give their life for me. So this, he is speaking to his master. It's not like he's simply telling his friend or somebody. This is the way he is speaking to his master. He does include his teacher, Dronacharya, into this, saying that, okay, you are also the great warrior, thanks to whatever reasoning he has. So he has a superiority complex. And deep within, there is an inferiority complex. These complexes coexist. It's like two ends of the spectrum. What we feel is, no, there is only inferiority. No, there is superiority, there is inferiority. Both are complexes. And why we use Duryodhana to understand this? It's good, no? There is somebody who is citing examples for us so that we don't get into this mess. So right now, this whole journey is going to be self-transformation. Okay? We are going to transform our own selves. Nothing and nobody else. So 700 shlokas, we are going to listen as if Krishna is going to speak directly to us. Every verse, it will be for us. Okay? If this is the way you listen, there will be a transformation. There is no doubt. There will be a transformation. But if you listen just ki chalo, let's just hear it out or something like that, then it will be like that, which is okay, which is perfectly fine. But if you really want some, see, let's understand this properly. Now, we all, as we started on the first day, each one of us has conflicts. Kuch to, some conflict. But if you really think about it, every single day, we have conflicts. Every single day. सुबह उठने से शुरू होता है. It could be the, नल में पानी नहीं आ रहा है. Electricity chala gaya. Power chala gaya, as we say. Or it could be bai nahi aayi. My maid didn't turn up. And that could, be a conflict for you. Oh, how do I do this? This I have to do, that I have to do. Or you fall sick early in the morning. You can't go to work. So many conflicts every day. Why do you think it's happening? There's nothing new. Conflicts are naturally happening. Look at Mahabharata. So many wars in the Mahabharata. Okay? Even in Ramayana, if you check the whole scripture, there are only wars and conflicts. Maximum conflicts happened in the Mahabharata. If Mahabharata had so many conflicts, why do you think we won't have? We're definitely going to have conflicts, and conflicts is all about life. Life is full of conflicts. It seems like a battlefield at times. Feel like if you enter the office, it feels, imagine you entering into an office with so many people bringing so many files and so many orders, and somebody is calling you to do something. It's a battlefield. It's no less. In the house, 3 people going out in the morning, you're preparing breakfast for each one, different. Imagine the fun. So it's like a battlefield. Subah utne se shuru hota hai war. It's a silent war. It's nobody is fighting. Nobody is actually taking the bow and arrow and nothing like that. But something is happening within which feels like a war. So there is a conflict, which is a major one, besides which constantly there are conflicts around us. So first is an individual conflict. Okay. Then there is a social conflict. Okay, what is an individual conflict? Individual conflict is जो अपने से चलते रहता है. The self-talk. Okay. Why am I fat? Why can't I be thin? How much I need to diet? What exercise I need to do? One. Basic I'm saying. Or it could be, why can't I have good hair maybe? Or good health, good complexion? Uske upar socho. या तो फिर it could be something. These are just ऊपर का I'm saying, which really don't matter actually. But ये भी conflict है. These also create this talk within us wherein we feel, why am I like this? Why couldn't I be like that? It starts in the head. Because if there is no comparison on this earth, imagine you're the only woman or only man, okay? And the rest, suppose you're a woman, think everybody else is a man, okay? You're the only woman. How does it matter how fat or thin you are? How good looking you are? How your hair is, how your teeth is, or whatever is. It doesn't matter. You are the only beautiful one available. Right now, we have a point of comparison wherein I feel maybe I should be like this based on the, data we have. Okay? The statistics. Don't bother. You are the only woman, you are the only man. There is no one else. So if you think like this, you'll get confident. So social conflict begins here, wherein we look, oh, they are celebrating Dashera. I'm stuck here. I can't do anything. My relatives are there. Oh my God, I can sit and cry. Or feel sad. Oh no, Garba, look at them, they're playing, they're enjoying. Yeah, fear of getting judged. So technically, all the time I'm looking outside and something within me is always missed. I feel, ye nahi hua, they are doing that. Wo nahi hua, they are doing this. Duryodhana is doing that. That's how the context comes. He is doing a SWOT analysis. Idhar kya ho raha hai, udhar kya ho. So why is he bothered so much? He knows. Didn't he know when he came for the war? Didn't he entered the battlefield? Didn't he know who and all he is going to fight? He knew he's going to take out their names and everybody's names is going to come out. There are too many names actually. So that's mind-boggling. So the point is, all these names are going to come out because now he's checking, mere saath kaun hai, uske saath kaun hai. That's what is happening. But he knew this. He knew this before he entered the battlefield. It was all clear who's on whose side. Right now, in the battlefield, suddenly he feels, let me check again. Okay, who's there? Who's here? Okay, I'm better, I have this one, I have that one. Or they are better, they have this one, that one. So all this better business is not required. When we are on the journey of self-transformation, I need to better myself. Now, all of you think, when you were like maybe in school or college, what were you thinking? Instagram is social too. Yes. Not only Instagram, Ratnavin. There are so many grams. I don't know how many social handles we have. Kuch Facebook hai, pata nahi Insta hai. And this is social conflict. Yeah, actually, good you mentioned. It's not even restricted to, I met my relatives and I had a social conflict. I don't have to meet anybody. And I have a social conflict. Because I see the WhatsApp, I see the FB, I see the status. There is something, something going on, and we need to be aware. So, based on that, we also need to have satsanga, good sangha. Because constantly, if I am not in good association, everybody around me, whoever I associate with, is influencing me. I'm also influencing them. It's not like, oh my God, they're influencing. Constantly, these people, whoever I meet, are influencing me. So then you just think about your day. Who and all did I speak to? Who and all did I meet? What did they tell me? All these have entered the mind. And now you have data. And when you're alone, these things start coming out in different concoctions, okay? They will come out in different combinations, different khichadis. So this is what happens. Because knowingly, unknowingly, and as Ratnavil has mentioned, these influences are no more limited to people I meet, people I see, people I hear. The influence is now social, virtual, actually. Virtual because, these people, there'll be one thought with message, and I'll go through the whole message, and this is not important. But I went through the whole thing. So in my initial earlier sessions, I had mentioned one thing, stop the auto download. Stop the auto download because there are things which you don't want to see, don't want to hear, and people will send. And just because it's already downloaded, you'll see at least 1 minute of influence in your mind. One packet of dust or crap or something your neighbor came and put in your house. How will you react? You'll say, take this. I don't want this. My house is just cleaned, Don't even bring all this. And social media, virtual mein jo ho raha hai wo, what's your WhatsApp filled with? What are your downloads? Check. Check all these things because, see, we are together on this journey for self-transformation. We want to transform, we want to grow. If we want to grow, we have to check all parameters. We check our children, kiske saath gaya, kidhar gaya, when they're going to come back, who is he meeting, who is she meeting, what is the influence they're going to get. But unknowingly, we also are getting influenced continuously by lots of things. So be very, very alert on this. Okay, this is one part of the thing.